Hi, welcome. This is episode 9 of a 9-part series of how to heal even if you don't have a therapist, you can't afford therapy. I wanted to give you a map on how, steps to take on how to come into wholeness even if you can't afford to right now. Okay, great. So for this final episode, we're going to be talking about how to let go of the idea that you will ever fully heal. Now, if you're thinking, Anna, then what is the point of this? It's a big deal. There is a point to this. What if healing isn't really about arriving at a perfect version of yourself, but about living in wholeness, behaving, treating yourself, being with yourself like you are a whole, right human being right now, right here, without having to wait, without having to postpone. Hi, my name is Anna, and welcome to this final episode of my healing series. This particular episode I think is really particularly meaningful because many of us, so many of us, are holding our breath, waiting for the magical day when we will be fully healed with no more triggers, magically, no more pain, no more sabotage, no more setbacks, no more things you sort of secretly or not so secretly hate about yourself. No. That idea is not only unrealistic, it's deeply damaging. Because healing isn't a destination. It's not a box that we check off. It's not a final exam we pass. Healing is literally a lifelong relationship with ourselves. It's a lifelong getting to know ourselves. It's a partnership with ourselves. It's a way of living. You spend every moment with yourself. You will die with yourself. It is literally building that partnership with you. So when we cling to the fantasy of being fully healed, we end up sabotaging ourselves. We end up hurting ourselves. We end up doing specifically two things. One, we keep moving the goalposts because no matter how much we grow, it's never enough. Oh, that didn't fix me. That didn't fix me. I'm still whatever it is. And number two, we shame ourselves every time either an old emotion resurfaces or a pattern we fall into something like that, or we get stuck. We start thinking, well, I must have done something wrong. There must be something wrong with me. See, nothing ever works. You set yourself up for failure because the truth is growth isn't linear. It's not a straight shot. And emotional pain doesn't mean that you failed. It literally means that you're a human. I'm human. The people that you admire the most, they're human too. I'll give you an example of what it looks like when you set yourself up this way. All right, let's say you're a woman who's worked really, really hard on your anxiety, but you still feel panicked right before you're about to speak up, let's say in a meeting or with your family, or let's say you want to public speak or say something, all right? Instead of celebrating your growth that you spoke up, you will spiral into, I should be over all of this anxiety that I have, what's wrong with me? Or let's say you're a man who's done years of inner work, but still you get triggered in your relationship. You will literally instantly doubt all of the progress that you've made. You think, I should be, you should all over yourself. That's what it looks like when you think that you should have a destination and that you should be a certain way, fixed. Real healing isn't about eliminating your pain. I wish it was, but it's not. It's about literally expanding your capacity to hold your pain, to hold your complicated emotions with grace, with better tools, and without letting it run your life, without letting the emotions that come up, the painful ones, the challenging ones, run your life. You actually have the capacity and the room to hold them and hold them well. So you don't need to be healed enough to live a full, joyful, messy, vibrant life. You need to be present. Healing means creating a life where your nervous system can finally rest, your voice can rise, and your heart can stay open even when it's challenging or when it's hard, even when you're afraid. What healing actually looks like is catching a pattern of yours sooner and then being able to make a choice. It looks like taking a breath and pausing instead of automatically lashing out, either punishing someone else or punishing yourself. It looks like crying genuinely having your feelings and let it move through you without shame, without embarrassment. And it looks like partnering with yourself, siding with yourself, loving yourself when you do fall into a hole or go through a spiral. That's what healing looks like. So, as we usually do, here are some reflection questions before I give you homework. So the first reflection question is, what are you postponing until you're finally perfect or fully healed? And then I suggest you start doing it, start taking steps. Second question is, what or how would your life change if you stopped waiting for you to be perfect? If you were just perfect right now. And the other reflection question is, can you celebrate your progress right now without making it a prerequisite for peace? There are places in your life where you have probably taken huge strides, but because you're not in the ideal promised land, you think it's not enough. So I won't celebrate until I'm there. No, celebrate now. All right, here's the homework. 3 things. Write a permission slip. Write a note to yourself that says, I'm allowed to live, I'm allowed to love, and I'm allowed to lead even while I'm healing. And put it somewhere that you will see every single day, on your bathroom mirror, on the door, right before you leave, or maybe even you do a screen saver that way. So that's homework number 1. Homework number 2 is celebrate your setbacks. Think of, I bet you're not used to doing that. Think of a moment this week where you struggled. You did, what did you do differently this time when you struggled than what you did from the past? I don't care how small it is. Let's say instead of it being 6 weeks until you finally got over it, or 2 weeks, or let's say 2 days, let's say it was shorter. Celebrate the crap out of that. Maybe instead of eating all your feelings forever and ever, you stopped at some point, you were like, you know what? I think that's enough. Whatever small move it is that you did, celebrate the shit out of that. It's literally in all those small ways we show growth. So honor all those spaces. Okay, number 3 is create a self-support list. Instead of trying to fix your next hard moment, plan how you'll actually support yourself. Like whether you'll breathe, whether you'll go on a walk, maybe you'll text a friend, maybe you'll journal. Healing isn't fixing. Healing is staying with your feelings. So create a way to be with, stay with your feelings, not fix your feelings. All right, to finish, I want to say you are not a problem. You are not a project that is unfinished. You are a person that is unfolding. Let go of the finish line. There is no finish line. Try to let go of the shame. It's okay for you to be human. It's okay. Let go of the idea that you need to be done, finished, perfect, worked out, to be worthy of joy or love or rest or purpose. You don't need to earn your way into a good life. You're already invited. You are here. Come to the party. If this message lands for you, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel. It's just one way. It's a gentle way, but I think a powerful way to go deeper. I'm going to be talking about this and all kinds of other things that are all about different ways to get right in your own skin and to build a life that's right here where you are right now. Thank you, and thank yourself for walking this journey with me in these 9 episodes. I don't think we're meant to do life alone, and I think the good news is that we don't actually have to. Be well, my dears, and I will see you on the other side.